there is no holiday.
It's a holiday. I wanna go home. I wanna go home to see my mommy.
There is no holiday in medical school. If you think, okay, at least if I can read rigid, I'll have like 1 month holiday to rest. Wait. 1 month what? I laugh in Spanish. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dr. Debs here, and if you're seeing my face for the first time, welcome. Super excited to have you here. To my returning subscribers, you guys know how much I love you. Thank you so much for always sticking with me, and I'm grateful. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? My love language is subscription. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, thank you so much. The goal of each day is 100 likes. So please make sure you like. Just give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So today I'm super excited because we're going to be starting a brand new series. Drum rolls. And this series is called 5 Things series. And you're like, 5 things? Yes, 5 things. Like 5 things series from different aspects of medical school. Anything you have to think about medical school, I'm going to be talking about in this 5 things series. How many of us watched the preclinical school series? Oh my god, I have received so many comments, so many nice messages of how it has been impactful, and I'm grateful because that was the aim of doing everything here. So thank you for watching. If you have not watched, please just go to my playlist. In fact, you see the videos, there are so many. You can always sit down and enjoy each one of them. Thank you so much. Today we're going to be doing 5 things you must know before coming to medical school. Now these are the things that you have to know. I mean, there are like 100 things you must know, but today I'm going to streamline it to 5 things so that it's going to be short and succinct. The first thing you must know before coming to medical school is that you are going to be married to your books. What do I mean by that? You are going to read. You're going to read to stupor. You're going to read till your eyes almost pop out of the socket. You're going to read till you can almost read no more. You're going to read till with your last drop of blood, literally. So yes, you're going to read and read. I know people say, Keniko, you are going to read. You cannot avoid that one. You're going to read textbooks. You're going to read slides. You're going to read past questions. What are you not going to read? You're just going to read. Second thing you must know before coming to medical school is that exams are your life. If you don't know this one, you better know it now. If you're somebody that wants to write exams, you start having cold feet. Exams are your life. You will not only write written exams, you know that there is a very beautiful way that other people in other courses or other departments, they're just so lucky because your lecturer does not exactly need to see your face. You just hide behind your exam paper and your matric number. They don't need to see your face. But you see, in medical school, that's when you have clinical exams, where you have to literally examine the patient in front of your examiner. Where you actually also have what we call viva, where you sit in front of your examiners, who are your lecturers, of course, and they ask you questions and you talk back to them. You are going to write exams. See, if you think it's only I'll just be writing, maybe I'll read and I'll just be writing. It's not just that though. See, in fact, the clinical exams carry more weight than the written exams themselves. So you have to be ready. What did I say? You have to be ready. You stand in front, you talk to patients, you will see. Just be ready to write the exams. In fact, I can imagine how I used to feel those days when I line up, when I be going to the wards like this. You will write the exams, right? I've told you that one. Number 3 thing you must know before coming to medical school is failure is inevitable. Somebody's like, failure is inevitable. What do you mean by that? I mean, you would sometimes have scores that you can never go and tell them at home. If you tell them at home that you have those scores, you go to you'll be ashamed of yourself. When you get to some places like pediatrics, if you don't fail at least once in pediatrics, then you must be a genius. Anyway, inevitable, and you will learn to have to just develop thick skin to all these things. You just get today, you can just see your result. I just see for something. You might cry. After a while, if you see it, you move. You just learn to cry and move on. If after a while, you just your heart will be so stone acted that you will cry again. You just be like, we move, we work harder in the exam. And yes, I should also say, since I'm talking about failure, there is also a probability, if I don't know how to explain this one, there's also a probability of you failing a main exam, because it's easy for you to say, oh, it's test, I can do better in exam. But if it's the main exam, because we have what we call professional MBA exam. So for this professional MBA exams, what do? There are 4 major ones, at least for my school. I don't know if other schools have, but there are 4. And basically, you write those professional exams that are like the bulk of the score for you to get your MBBS degree, right? So, if you might, what if it happens that you fail, and sometimes you have to resit the exam, because it's in medical school that you're allowed to resit. You are allowed to resit the exam. So, if you now fail again, you now have to repeat. But there are situations, I remember in 200 level, if you fail the 3 or if you fail 2, you have to repeat the entire class. So, yes. Failure is inevitable, and you have to learn to move past your failures and just give it another shot if you need to. The 4th thing you must know about medical school is that there is no holiday.
It is a holiday in the town. It is a holiday in the town. My friends are waiting for me, my friends are waiting for me. It is a holiday.
You know holiday medical school. If you think, okay, at least if I can read, I'll have like 1 month holiday to rest. Week wait. 1 month what?
God have mercy upon us.
I love in Spanish. In fact, if they give you 1 week after your professional MBA exam, just pretend give it. So after a while, they even scrap the 1 week. It's just the few days because strike had wasted our time. So they were like, there's no point waiting at home again or going on holidays. Just let's continue. Let's be moving like that. In fact, there's no holiday. If you even have holiday self, it's you that is giving yourself the holiday. Except you maybe want to fast for a school day, or you want to just go for the weekend and run for the weekend, and you know that you not read at home. So there's no holiday medical school. So just get that into your head and prepare your mind. Number 5 thing that you must know before coming to medical school is you don't know your graduation date. Say it after me. I don't know my graduation date.
I don't know my graduation date.
Especially if you're going to a federal school where ASU can decide to strike like this and strike like this and strike like this and waste your time and literally waste your life, basically. In my medical school journey, we had 3 to 4 major strikes. We had 3 strikes, then COVID-19 making 4. I know COVID-19 was an extra 1 year. That 2020 was the full year, 1 year of nothing, sat down at home, doing nothing, wasted 1 year. Then we now had 3 strikes. We had 2, I think we had 1 before coming. In fact, that makes it 4 actually. We first had 1 before we entered. We were given admission in 2014 September. We didn't resume until April 2015. Can you imagine? I resumed in April. By it was like strike had been following my set from the beginning. By like August, we had 1 strike. We went home in UI. Then we now came back in 200 level. We had another strike. We went home. Then 300 level. When we crossed to this year, there was now this no to 100k. Our school introduced 100k extra money that we pay apart from our normal school fee. So we now started protesting. Now we went for another strike. That was 3. Okay, then COVID-19 hit us with 400 level. That was 4. Then we now go to final year. I thought that we've already got in there. Thank God though that finally we're going to be free. As jammed us in this. As to straight like jammed us in the middle like you just say you're not going anywhere. Where do you think I'm going? You ain't going nowhere, baby. We were in that strike for 8 full months, and so that's a total of 5 strikes. Imagine. You don't know your graduation date, so get ready to see people that enter school after you. In fact, people that were probably your juniors by like 6 years in secondary school, you see them graduate before you. Get ready for you don't be going for people's graduation parties and then they'll be like, oh, you guys say I don't know, very soon. Just say very soon, you don't know the date. Let me tell you something, they changed our calendar since the day I entered medical. They changed our calendar since the day we crossed. to clinical school. Things I got there like 8 times. 8 times. I'm not even joking. Because my initial, I remember very well because I kept it in my head the first day they brought calendar out. Our initial graduation date was 10th of October 2020. Everybody say it after me. 10th of October 2020. Guess when we finally graduated? 12th December 2022. That's more than 2 years after. You can imagine that kind of delay that will give you a that's literally like 26 months extra. Like, see, you don't know your graduation dates in medical school. If you go to a private school, it can be very like because everything is organized and all that. But you see federal schools, everything is on cruise and vibes. Forget it. You don't know your graduation dates. Yes, that brings us to the end of 5 things you must know. Oh, I think I should give you a bonus. Another thing you must know before going into medical school is that your life is not your own. You don't have a life anymore. If you are somebody that likes to bubble, social life, you don't have a social life. You don't have any form of life. In fact, for you to move, your books, you're going to just be a bookie. You're not going to be a reading room addict. You're going to be stuck in your room from morning to night. You're not going to have a life. Anyways, that brings me to the end of 5 things you must do before coming to medical school. If this was helpful, make sure you leave a like button. And if you have things you want me to talk about, like in these 5 things, make sure you comment down below things you want me to talk about on this 5 things series. And yes, love you. Please hit that subscribe button and see you in my next video. Bye.